cracking, everybody? How you doing? Saludos. Buenos dias. I figured I was gonna do the video while I'm cooking right now. You know, seen a video earlier. I don't really watch the person. I just seen a clip of it. Somebody was asking the youngster, "What would you do if this happened to you?" And those are the type of questions that actually make you wonder what that person's qualification is or what he's been through. Obviously, he hasn't been through things, because you would know that those are the type of questions is where you're gonna get most of your bullshit from, most of your machismo answers, your correct answers for the people around you. See, most of the time, when somebody asks you something like that, they expect a certain answer from you because that answer is already scripted if you've been in this life. Everybody always knows what you're supposed to say already, right? It's already scripted. It's just like when people ask you, like, why'd you get into a gang? Well, I got in it because I didn't have no family. I had no love. I was looking for a family, loved ones, people that endured me and trusted me. And so if you're talking about if a guy puts a gun in your face, what are you gonna do? Well, most people don't know that answer until it happens to you. I want to say nobody knows that answer until it's done to you, right? So, just in case you were wondering, I'm making spaghetti. So, I don't really like when people do that shit because I know when everybody talks a good game until that's that time. Then you start to realize that I don't want to lose my life over this shit. You know what I mean? And this guy asking his questions shows you where his mentality's at, where his thoughts and what he thinks. Now, obviously, he's never been through it. But I've been with some people that talk about, oh, I would have did this. You know, we do that when we're kids. We talk about shit like that when we're kids. What would you do if this happened to you? And you, like I said, you really don't know until it happens, right? So I've been with some people that said, hey, homie, I ain't running. I'm going to do what I got to do, dog. I'm going out like a soldier. The shit hits the fan, and that motherfucker, the first one gone, homes. Then you have the biggest lame. And it's, like I said, I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me. The biggest lame said, I'm not going nowhere without you. I'm here with you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. I had this one dude, a truckload rolled up on us, right? One time, we were walking. There was four of us. One dude wasn't even from the neighborhood, dog. It was just some lame in the neighborhood that, well, I don't even want to call him lame. It's just somebody that was a resident. He didn't have really much of a reputation as a rioter or nothing. He basically had a reputation as just a nobody, right? Well, the other two homies, as soon as that shit happened, the fools broke. That fools came out with a gun, and this fool's broke. And like I said, you never know what's going to happen, right? So me, when they pull the gun, my first instinct is to run, right? That's my first instinct. I'm going to run. But there's something in my head tells me if you run, you're going to look like a punk. So like an idiot, I don't run. Not that I don't care about my life. It's just that my reputation and my honor matters more to me than my life. Actually, honestly, right? If you want to really think about it. And I turned around and I looked at the other dude. His name was Seraphin. I looked at the other dude and dude was shaking, homie. Shaking, scared. But he told me, I'm here with you, homie. I ain't going nowhere. I got your back, sonny. And I was like, hey, homie, just shake the spot, dog. Don't trip. And like, no, homie, I ain't going, I ain't leaving you. And I learned a lot of respect for that dude at that point. I never really had any respect for him before, but I learned a lot of respect for him, at that point in his life. Like, he didn't let me down. I thought he would be the first one gone. The other two dudes, I didn't expect them to run. As we'd always have those conversations as kids, what would you do? What would you do? Well, when it came down to push and shove, I found out what they would do, and I found out what I would do, and I found out what Seraphin would do, right? The one that we didn't even expect. Wasn't even in the equation. But this dude is asking this kid, and this kid's going to give a politically correct answer. You ain't taking shit from me. I ain't backing off. I'd rather die. That happens a lot when it comes to prison. A lot of people talk all that shit. Hey, home, fuck that. I ain't no rat. I ain't giving up shit. Fuck you. We'll do life. We'll take over the yard, homie. Give a fuck, dog. We're riders, right? When shit hits the fan and you get cracked, find out who motherfuckers are, dog. You find out who they are. And you'd be surprised. No, I'm not here to glorify that shit. I'm telling you the truth, because when it comes down to it, you might be the only one sitting in that cell alone, and everybody else goes home. Because you really think this is what it's about. Don't put yourself in that situation to find out who's your real homie. Because you're going to sure as hell be shocked when you find out that there really isn't too many of them, dog. Now, I had some righteous homies that I'd do anything with, and I know at the time they would never even think about doing it, but as time goes on, it's people change, people get different, so I don't know how they are now. But we always heard other dude talking about, I would never do this, I would never do that, I would never have this guy on my channel, I never had that guy on my channel, because they're this or that, but he has the dudes on the channel, right? He's been known to call cops already. That's what I'm saying. You don't know who people are. They'll say what they want you to hear, but ain't really what they're going to do. I mean, just you'll see it, Holmes. If you take the time to keep your eyes open and look around and see what's happening around you, if you're involved in that life, you could see there is no loyalty. You can see it. Just the little things that people do. I'm not saying all homies are bad, because there's some good ass solid homies that I got much love for. But when it came down, pushed down to shove, I was the one that went by myself. I'm the one that held it all the way to the end. But that's my little spill for the day. It's my little payback. I hope it helps somebody. As far as the spaghetti, I'm getting mine, homie. I'm playing. But have a good one. Have a blessed one. Stay blessed. Salud.